So who actually provides this data? And that is the second thing which you're going to be looking at. It's going to be a data engineer or a data analyst. Data scientist is different, data analyst is different. Let me just put it down for you. So you're a chef, you're working as a chef, and you're going to be making pizza. The person who's going to be providing you all with raw ingredients, the cheese, the dough, the flour, and the veggies are going to be the raw ingredients. And who's going to be actually providing it? It's going to be a person, a supplier. So in this case, the supplier is the data analyst. The veggies and all the ingredients, they are going to be the data, and who are actually going to put a wise out of use of it is going to be data scientist. And what is the project that they're going to be using? The process, and that's going to be cooking. But in this case, it's going to be data mining. They're going to data mine from the big data. Like huge amount of unorganized data is what we call as the big data, and a data scientist is going to be able to find out and segregate using the process of data mining to take on what is necessary and what is unnecessary. Huge amount of data that's going to be classified. It's known as how you actually categorize on it. So that's all with this two main jobs. And the third one is going to be two similar jobs. It's going to be CV engineer. What is CV? The CV is the computer vision engineer. So your computer vision. So you see in robots, a robot can actually sense. Maybe we have these IoT sensors. They can basically sense. The computer can also sense. It has vision to actually sense on what is going on. And you really need a lot of technical skills for it and different libraries for it. We cannot actually cover a wide range of topics about libraries. Like there are a lot of different libraries which are actually required for a CV engineer to possess, and I will talk about that in a totally different video because it's a really big topic and I just don't want to get lost in that topic. Okay, so the CV engineer needs statistics from maths, programming skills. Python is really necessary, and he has to learn SQL and a lot of stuff like that is really necessary. I'll just mention in a post, like in the end of the video, I'll basically post some pictures which actually say what all is important. Or I'll also give you guys another option. Go to LinkedIn, search for jobs, and like I told you 5 different jobs, right? Search for these jobs. So open them and they'll basically mention what are the different criteria which are required. So just read all of them and try to develop those criterions. Just focus on one thing. Because like when you actually see all of this are AI enthusiasts who are actually like trying to put their wise use out of AI. It's all about AI but different streams of it. So basically when you actually see you have a data scientist. A data scientist is basically a software engineer plus a data engineer. That's basically a data scientist. And a data scientist has 2 different types of jobs which you can actually like 2 different streams. Maybe I'll just give it to you guys a really nice example. You see a general doctor who basically focuses on 2 things. We can also do heart and like heart operations, which is like a cardiologist and another neuron surgeon. So he's good at both of these streams. So he's a general doctor. He can focus on both of these lateral streams. He is also capable to do that. As well as that, he can also be a general doctor. It's divided into 2 streams. As he focuses on both, he can also be regarded as a general doctor. So a natural language processing engineer and a CV engineer can be 2 streams of a data scientist. Yeah, these are just 2 streams. So a data engineer plus a software engineer is a data scientist, and a data scientist can be divided into 2 separate streams. Maybe a CV engineer and NLP engineer. So these are the basic 5 jobs of an AI enthusiast who can actually develop. All of these are the same stuff but with small differences. And that's what he has to focus on. You have to just go on to LinkedIn, just focus on what are the skills which are required. Just search for them and actually try to develop both of those skills. So now we have the NLP engineer. The NLP stands for natural language processing. You just teach the machine in the way it actually understands. I'll give you guys another example. A person who knows only Arab, like on those languages, who just comes, a person from the Middle East comes to you and talks in those languages, but you won't be able to understand Arabic. you won't be able to understand it at all. You know Tamil, English, and a lot of those Indian languages, but not Arab, right? So you won't be able to understand what he is saying. So that's exactly how you have to teach the computer in the way it basically understands. You have to give the information to the computer like the way it understands through binary codes or ways like that, how you can actually like give information to it. So you just give information to it in like words. It actually converts it to these binary digits the way the computer actually understands the one and zeros, and after that it understands the command. Then separates an answer in the binary digits and projects it in the words. That's exactly what it happens in the back end work. So we can actually see how a computer actually thinks, AI bot actually thinks. One best example is the R1 mode of DeepSeek. It basically tells us what it's thinking and what it's processing. It's given in the developer mode. So it's one good opportunity, it's one good chatbot. If you haven't seen DeepSeek before, I've uploaded a video about it. So just go check on it and actually Google it. Try Googling about DeepSeek R1 AI and you'll find a lot of impressive things. So I think that's all for today in this video. I'll focus on 5 different streams.